One of my next guests played George Costanza's father on the NBC series Seinfeld. The other can be seen on All My Children. Together, they are the comedy team of Stiller and Meara. Please welcome Ann Meara and Jerry Stiller. How are you?
I'm good. I'm so, you know, the last time Jerry and I together were on a talk show, I was still ovulating. That's how long. It's a while, you know.
Why is that? Do you not enjoy them?
I stop ovulating?
No, I didn't want to...
You want to talk about menopause? That's okay. I had it. It's okay.
A lot of guys like to talk about that, yeah.
Well, you get it, too. I think something happens to guys, too. Don't they, Jerry?
Well, we try to recognize the fact nowadays, you know. We're not going to do a packwood.
No, a packwood? Oh, my Lord. That's...
It's called, there's a term for it now.
Yes.
It's called pulling a packwood now.
Yeah, you can't do that. Although I feel very sorry for that poor guy.
I don't.
Yeah.
Nah.
I didn't. Well, I think that there's two sides to the whole story. If you watch NPR and you watch McNeil Lehrer, I didn't want to get that deep, but
oh,
anyway,
you watch C-SPAN. I mean, this thing with the news is too much. It's...
Well, it takes your mind off real things. You know what I mean?
I watch Star Trek: The Next Generation. I mean, you know.
There you go. You know how to get an applause out of an audience.
It's cheap, but I got it.
Yeah, you got it. Good for you. Now, you two don't see eye to eye on everything. You've been together 40 years now, is that right?
Well, Jerry says 39, but we were married in 1953, so that's 40. Yeah.
Big 4-0.
Just a number. Just a number. We try to obliterate it.
Just a number. Oh, boy.
Is this, I mean, you guys have to work together in a stressful environment and live together as husband and wife.
Yeah.
That must be, I mean, I live with Andy. I find it very difficult.
But Andy's
kind of a slob.
Well, so is Jerry. Jerry's a slob. He's clean, but he's a slob. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, he's very clean. He bathes a lot, but he does. He's the best guy in the world. We're just getting to like each other. I'm sorry.
Oh, come on. You know,
no, it's just working out.
Yeah.
Oh, really? That's great.
It is.
Congratulations.
It's working out, and he's just messy. But you seem very placid.
Well, I'm sedated.
But you're... Oh, that's good.
Drink your medicine, Andy. Now, does it show up in the work ever? In your comedy routines that you fight?
Yes. We punched each other once on stage. Jerry gave me the elbow, and I threw a chair at him once when we were in a play, a chair that had arms on it.
Why?
And, because I was angry. I was very angry, and...
starting to cry all over again.
I know, but that was years ago. No, we don't
And now
do that.
everything's been worked out. It's fine.
Oh, listen, when we go to Jersey, we walk across the river. We're so perfect, you know, we really are. No, I'm joking. We have...
Well, you know...
Together, when we were first married, well, we didn't do a comedy act until, like, later. But...
You didn't start working together first?
No, we were actors. We were actors who did comedy sketches.
Whose idea was it to
Jerry. He wanted us to be George and Gracie or someone else who's now passed away. I don't know.
And you were okay with that?
No.
What, to be a passed away comedy team? No. I guess I respect comedy now very much, but then I didn't, because he would do anything for material. He would put a tape recorder everywhere. If I would say something funny, like by accident, he would put it under the bed.
Why did you do this?
Well, I stopped doing it.
It feels like family counseling.
No, well, actually...
I can help.
Maybe you can help.
Well,
yes.
It was like, for me, it was that we were married, we had no income, we were working in the park for Shakespeare in the Park, we were doing that for Joe Papp, and somewhere along the line, I got involved with the Compass Players, which was pre-Second City. And
improvisation.
That's right.
And I started to learn about what the value of writing your own lines were, and Anne was very, very funny, and I got her into the group.
I was very funny in bed, is what he means.
No.
Hey.
Hey, what do I want to...
Excuse me, were you there? I'm sorry.
Do I want to go on to 41? I want to know that...
It takes away from private moments to have a tape recorder under the bed.
Well,
It's good material.
Yeah.
I don't care. The act can't be everything in life.
You just don't understand.
You're going to be like that. Do you have a relationship now?
No.
Well, there you are.
It's true. It's true. It's very sad, but true.
Well, you understand me then, Conan. You know what I'm going through right now, right?
Yes, I do.
Well, comedy to me was like a little bit like that great moment that we call sex.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, if you got a
maybe
laugh,
you call it sex, mister.
No, but you see, when he goes like that, make it like dirty or something.
Because there are people I know who are watching, Anne. And
Yeah,
they all say, Jerry Stiller,
No.
he's like a living saint, that kind of thing, and they still think, my God, you can't do
Well,
that.
don't saints have sex?
They used to.
I guess so.
Anyway.
If you two are going to fight, I'm just going to leave.
No, I'm sorry.
I don't need it. I just
No.
don't need it. Not on my show.
Yeah, but I mean, I really...
We came from different points of view.
Yeah.
We really did.
I really...
I wanted to, like, be some dramatic actress or something. I had my head in the clouds, and
he,
I thought...
He bullied you into comedy.
He bullied me, and he was right.
And ruined your life. Oh.
No.
Oh, okay,
everything, I really... We'll be right back with who?
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh, my God. You ruined the show. No, I guess we're, for this segment, I'm afraid we're out of time.
Are we to leave now?
Yes, I'm kicking you off. Yes.
Okay.
No, I'm not kicking you off. Why don't you do it better than I do?
Okay.
Please, be my guest.
We're going to be right back with Martin Gross, but we're going to tell some ugly stories about us, too.
It's going to be great. I'm here with Stiller and Meara, and you guys have a video out, How to Be an Actor, and I was looking through it, and one of the points you make is you're talking about how difficult it is. You have to deal with a lot of, it's a struggle.
It is a struggle. We discuss, rejection and survival jobs. It's not how to be an actor.
Right.
We interview people like Uta Hagen and Christopher Walken and
Right.
Roscoe Lee Brown and agents and what have you. But when you were starting out, or when we were, not you.
You had a hard time when you were starting out.
Well, everyone
right?
does. I mean, we had survival jobs that were... You had one
Well, we
on
all had
42nd
actors.
Street.
Yeah, actors had all kinds of jobs. That's what the video deals with. Survival jobs, rejection, how to deal with that. And one of the jobs that I have, and we were talking about this earlier, is I worked at Nedick's, which is was at 42nd Street and 8th Avenue, in the arcade, in the heart of Times Square. And it's not the greatest district in the world. And in order to find a job, before I met Ann here, I would work from 9 o'clock at night to 6 in the morning with hot dogs and orange juice and donuts. I never was worried about starving. And one day, about 2 o'clock in the morning, I got a call from the store, which was adjacent, right across the street, in the southwest corner of 42nd Avenue. They said, come across right away, because the guy there, the counterman, lost 2 fingers.
How?
Well, so I cross the street, I get over there, and there the ambulance from St. Clair's Hospital, and there was the police, and I said, what happened? He said, the counterman made a pass at the customer, and he bit off a couple of his fingers. And I said, oh, my God. And there were the medics from St. Clair's, and they were picking up the one finger, and they put it in the bag, and they took the guy to the hospital to sew it back on. Now they said, take over. So I went over, and I took over, and a guy came up to me and says, I'd like a Frankfurter. I looked on the grill, and there was this wonderful thing, and I took the Frankfurter, and I looked at it, and I said, excuse me. I called up the hospital. I said, I got 1 finger to go.
And he did.
Now, the next day, the manager of the area said, you did so good. We want to make you the manager of the entire area. They didn't know I was an actor, And that was when I quit the business.
You had enough.
I said, I'm going to be an actor.
But the part-time jobs you have, everyone does anything that you can have time to make rounds, to study, and so actors do all kinds of jobs. So be kind to the waiter and bartender you see.
All right, well, listen,
they may be Conan one day.
Yeah. Thanks very much for coming on, and watch for the video. There we go. Watch for the video.